บายดีลูก เก๋มีพี่น้องไหมครับอยู่เจ้า See, you're gonna get bombarded by people trying to get you to take their taxi or tuk-tuk. Hello everybody on YouTube and welcome to a new video from the Laos China Railway. I see a lot of bewildered faces when I go to the train station, so I thought I'd do a quick video to help you guys out a bit. First, I need to eat. I got a sandwich on the train, a kauchi pate. Got some hot sauce here, so let's see if it's any good. I'm hungry. It's not spicy. It's kind of sweet. Let's try the other sauce. They gave me 2 sauces with this. It's under the sandwich though. It looks full of meat, so I'm hopeful. Well, that looks like the standard spicy sauce. Looks good. Let's try this one. Spicy, just how we like it. Now, this is a super messy sandwich. The bread crumbles. We're gonna try to make this work. Let's try it out. I like kauchi pate. It's a good sandwich. A good sandwich. For $56,000, $2.80. That's a good sandwich. All right, so the first thing you need to do if you want to take the Laos China Railway is to get a ticket. You can do that through your guest house or hotel. They'll probably charge you a couple dollars more than the actual price. And then you get to hold on to your physical ticket, most likely. The easiest way, in my opinion, since you probably want to be traveling up to Vung Vieng and then up to Luang Prabang, back to Vientiane possibly, I would say get the LCR app. Let me show you what that looks like. It's a blue app. I'll show you on my phone. I see plenty of foreigners with this app, so I know you can link it to an account where you can pay using your account back home. I use my account here in Laos, obviously. Get the app, go on here, pick where you're going. Let's search. I want to go from Luang Prabang to pick where I want to go. Many of these places are further up north. Bring the cart around, that's where I got my kauchi pate. That's where I got my sandwich. All right, go on here, pick where you're going from to your departure, pay for your ticket, take a screenshot of the QR codes, just like this. Screenshot of my QR code. When you get to the first door, you're gonna need your passport and your QR code ready. There's gonna be a lot of people usually. I would recommend arriving to the station about 20 minutes before your departure because there are quite a few people lining up. You're gonna need to show them your passport and your ticket at the entrance. And then when you queue again to get onto the train, you're gonna need to show your ticket, that QR code, they'll scan it. Make your life much easier. On your ticket, it'll tell you what cart you're in, what coach you're in. It'll say coach 1 to 12, something along those lines. And then your seat. You need to sit in the proper seat. They will require that. One thing I would note on the train is if you do eat something, this is along the lines of taboos and customs here in Laos. If you do eat something and you need to use a toothpick or floss, great option is to go to the bathroom, right? If you would like to do it in front of other people, the custom is to cover your mouth, just so you're aware. Oh, ไส้กรอกยังไส้กรอกหมูเจ้าไส้กรอกหมูลองชิมสักไม้หนึ่งพอไม้หนึ่ง40 พันกีไม้หนึ่ง40เนาะเอาชิมเบิ่งก่อน So let's try some sausage. So they sell it on the sticks, so they call it mai. Let's see if we can find it with one hand. 10, 10, and a 20. This will be good. I've had it before. Oh, they put some spicy sauce on it. It was pretty sweet. I think spicy powder, chili powder. That's why they didn't call it sai ua, which would be Lao sausage. So this is northeastern sausage. manners. Customs and traditions. I don't know what your customs and traditions are back where you live, but here in Laos, if you're going to use a toothpick in a restaurant, or you're gonna floss your teeth with one of those flossing sticks or actual floss, cover your mouth. That's what's polite. People will do it like this, and then the other hand will be flossing, right? You just cover your mouth. It's not a big deal. Also, you're gonna need that ticket when you get to your destination. You're gonna have to scan it again to get out of the station. So I prefer to have the QR code rather than deal with the physical ticket that you gotta remember. If you lose that ticket, you're gonna have to buy a new one to get out of the station. The tickets aren't expensive. They're 15 bucks if you're going VNT into, I'd say like 16, 17 bucks if you're going from VNT into Luang Prabang or vice versa. And then about half of that if you're going from Vang Vieng, right? Check it out. One reason I love the train, besides the fact that it's cheap, convenient, and quick, is they've got plugs under the seat for you to charge what you need to charge. Check that out. Bing sai gao, khao chang, grilled sausage, xiao xing, tang chang, lawang hon. Be careful of burns. Let's try this thing with the spice on it. It's got a very strong smell of the chili powder. Let's see if it's a lot of chili powder, y'all. It's a lot of chili powder. Not really spicy chili powder though. It's just for the aroma. It's a Chinese chili powder. I knew I recognized that smell. That's the Chinese chili powder you get when you get street barbecue in China, which is really good. Especially the mutton in China. Oh my gosh. Get that grilled mutton with the chili powder on it. Yang rou, 才好吃. A tip for you when you're getting off the train is, if you're coming to Luang Prabang, it parks for a moment, so you have time to gather your stuff and get off the train. If you're going to Vang Vieng, it parks for a very short time, so have your stuff ready to go and get going towards the door before it parks is my recommendation. Now the area I see people stress the most about when they come off of the train is getting that ride back into the city from the train stations, which are typically a bit far out of the city. If you're coming to Luang Prabang, there's a van outside you can get for 40,000. You don't need to worry about the taxis. You can get the van service. It takes you to the center of the city. 40,000 kib, that's like $2 or less, $1.75. If you want a private vehicle, it's gonna cost around 200,000, 250,000 to get to the city, probably 250,000. If you're going to Vang Vieng, you can get the green bus that's there at the station if it's high season, which is September to February, outside of high season, and that's going to be 40,000, 50,000 for that bus that runs you into the city in Vang Vieng. If it's outside of that season, there will be the trucks there with the seats in the back. It's the same price. You just have to wait for a couple other tourists, let them know that you can get that truck, and I mean, the drivers there will be asking everybody. Some of them might be honest and ask you if you have a couple friends. Usually if you chat with them, there's some good guys there. And you just get a couple people, pay the 50,000 and head into the city. If you're going to Vientiane, it's pretty far outside of the city. So if you get a private vehicle in Vientiane, it's gonna be around 250,000 to 300,000. So topping out at $15. It shouldn't be more than 15 bucks, 300,000. So anything less than that, you're good. If you're getting a public transport, I've never rode that, not sure exactly the price, but it is quite far into the city in Vientiane. So you're gonna need to pay probably anywhere 50, 80,000. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 100,000, but it wouldn't be more than 4 or 5 bucks. So there you go. You don't need to stress anymore. I see a lot of tourists arrive at the station and they're getting bombarded by taxi drivers asking them if they need a ride, and they're trying to negotiate. If you don't want to go to the city center and walk to your place, you can get a private car. My house isn't close to the city center, so I got to get a private car, and it's cost me 200,000. He's probably over here waiting for me. Find him, message him real quick. There you go. Here, look guys, just take this into the town. If you're staying anywhere near the historic zone, it's not gonna take you more than 20 minutes to walk to where you need to get to go. Everything's within a 15-20 minute walk. 40,000. That's where you get your ticket. Tinong mahap you. I'm at main gate. Oh. Sometimes your driver, if you get a private driver, they might want to meet you outside of the main gate. Mi pinong mahap you tao. You're gonna get bombarded by people trying to get you to take their taxi or tuk-tuk away from the crowd so it's easier. That's why they want to meet sometimes out here. Sometimes they even want to meet outside the gate because then it saves them some money, which I don't care. We walk away from the crowd, they save some money, we're all good. We're on our way out anyways. Perfect. Home sweet home. It feels good to be home. Check this out, guys. Here's my electric bill. You see that? 47,000 geep. 47,500 geep. What is that, like $2.10? And this is from last month, 64,000 geep, $3 and a couple cents. Time to go open up the windows, clean this place up. I've been away touring Laos, taking a subscriber just like yourself along the road here in Laos to see everything and experience giving back to the people and talking to everybody. Fortunately, I did lose a whole memory card worth of amazing exotic foods and so many interesting people I met and talked to, but that was because I was trying to move it over so I could film that donations video. I still have so much footage for you guys. Now that I'm home, we can get down to business, but let's open this place up. Welcome back home to Luang Prabang. And if you'd like to give back or volunteer in any way while you're here or back home, please leave in the comments, let me know what you'd like to do, or send me a direct message. We'll definitely figure it out for you. There's many ways that you can give back here, whether that's sharing your skills, whether that's donating to schools, or even just donating your time to the kids or people learning English here. So let me know. We'll organize that when you come out.